All right, Pep Man Matt Morrow, Callan Varsity. We're here with Harding head coach Sam Greiner after the barn burner of the game, 24-22 win over Hough. Coach, I gotta ask you, what does it feel like to have Vars Crouch on this team?
Well, he's a big part of our team. He's just one guy, and he's learned that those details are a little guy. And I think that this week was the biggest week for him, understanding just doing his job and doing it to the best ability. He can't be stopped. He's the best player in the country, without a doubt. He could be defense player, could be offense player, don't matter. He's a dragon. I mean, he's a fire-breathing dragon. You watch Game of Thrones, he's that daggone dragon, you understand? And I'm proud of him, but there's so many guys on this team that did so many great things. Fighting, you know, we can't practice in the heat because of the new rule with the 90 index, so we're waiting until late at night where it's cool. Sometimes today was a super hot day, and we got Ironman football trying to play. It doesn't help us prepare. We need to practice in the heat, so that's a tough thing right now. I know they're trying to protect people, but they're hurting them on game day.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It really is.
Talk about some of those other kids that stepped up tonight, Coach.
Brahim Murphy set the tone right from the get-go. He runs our offense. He is special to us. If you don't have a game plan for him, that sucker can run 80 yards for a touchdown and make big plays for us now. He did a lot with his feet. We got to get some better in the passing game and things. They did a great job. They're one of the best DBs in the state. They do a real good job, so it's hard to beat them over the top with certain things. But he did a great job. Boss Parsons from Virginia that came in, that went to middle school with all these guys. He came back and he did a great job at linebacker. Malik Dunlap, our back end played great. Our DBs daggone locked it down. We told Hough we might be the best DBs in the state. Now we got a long ways to go, but this team's whooped our tail. You know, they write us a check to come over here, daggone, and it's time. We said enough. That's enough. Ain't getting beat by 50 no more. And I think they knew right away when we hit them in the mouth right from the get-go that this is going to be a game. I knew they weren't going to go quietly. And I'm glad that we were able to get that ball knocked out or something down at the end.
Yeah, now talk about that ending, man. What was going through your mind when they got the onside kick?
We walked the onside kick for 20 minutes yesterday on top of everything to make sure it was right. It was the best onside kick I've ever seen in my life. And the guy just lets it right there, and he's just like, what? You got to get it. You got to get the ball. But then they still got to score. And he scrambled. Hail Mary.
What were you thinking of?
He threw a great ball. I was thinking Aaron Rodgers. I was like, oh, God. That was not good. And then somehow it got knocked out, you know. And I think it was just the good Lord said it's our time. That's all it was.
That's right.
So, I mean, these kids deserve it. You see us, we're going down right now. But we kept fighting and crying, grinding and grinding and grinding. Just get that big brother off our neck. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're here. We're not the little brother no more. You know. So that's what it was about.
So next week, you got West Charlotte?
And we got Garinger.
Garinger next week. Okay. So what's going to be the key in that one?
We got to tighten up our details. I think if we get as detailed as possible, now I think our defense did great. Them dudes are pretty daggone good. You know what I mean? We got to tighten up a few things, but I thought we tackled pretty well for the most part. That's a good running football team. They don't get enough credit for it. They're very efficient offensively. But we got to tighten up the details. There's a lot of missed the block assignments with some adjustments on our rules. And if we do that, we give that sucker that ball in the back, and then our wing backs got to get better to protect it when we fake it to him, things like that. So we tighten up our details, then I think we're going to be dangerous by conference time.
I'm with you, Coach, most definitely. We appreciate the time, man. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Good seeing you. I know that's good for you, man. Love you. Thanks, man.
Love you too, Coach.
All right.